So let me go ahead and do. Let me just go ahead and get chat up so you guys can see what's going on, and I can actually read chat. There we go. Let's see if like you guys can actually see the words on screen or not. Maybe this filter isn't working. Let's just leave it as white, I think. I wonder if I can adjust opacity here. Let's see. Image mask. Here we go. Okay. If I just adjust the opacity, I think you guys can see it. Kokuakuki. Slave. Okay, we'll do it this way, I think. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and start the translation work. Alright, so right now we are at I believe it's around here actually. Let me go get a drink. Keep my drink pretty nice and icy. Okay, so we are currently at this part. 星が消えた。種マークのズーズーしくも、この世界スー、スイートって。みんなもそう言ってるわ。出る。みんなもそう言ってるわ。Calamity will surely come one day. 災いってば、always calamity. Disaster. What does the English say? The cool thing about this one is that I can switch to the English to see what they say. Disaster. Let's use disaster. Disaster. 必ず訪れる。訪れる is actually like will surely arrive. いつか surely arrive someday. I don't know why there's an E here. I think it's for みんな。みんなもそう言ってるわ。みんなもそう言ってるわ。Everyone says so. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. 彼女の存在 you guys should be able to see like what I'm editing here as well. So 彼女の存在彼女の存在を無視し続けたらいつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうから。聞こえなくなってしまうから。If we ignore the end of the long show, if we keep ignoring her existence. Ignoring her existence. 彼女の存在 that is indeed her existence. 彼女の存在無視し続けたら if we continue 続けたら is to continue. So these folks have been ignoring her existence. Disregarding. If we disregard her existence. If we continue to disregard her existence. We can probably split this up. Because this makes sense in English too. Continue to disregard her existence. いつか、本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。いつか、eventually or someday, there will come a day. いつか、someday. In due time or someday. Someday本当に we really won't be able to hear her voice anymore. If you ignore this and there will come a day where you can no longer hear her voice. If you continue to disregard her existence someday, you really won't be able to hear her 彼女の声がsomeday you really won't be able to hear her voice anymore. なくなってしまうからね。 すぐそこにいるじゃない。The monsters, they're right there. That's not. That. She didn't even say the word monsters in Japanese, guys. She said すぐそこにいるじゃない. Right there, is it? すぐそいるじゃない. Right there, isn't that? That makes more sense. すぐそこに, like right there. いるじゃない. Isn't that? Isn't that there aren't いるじゃない. Right there, aren't they? いるじゃない. Aren't they? Right there, aren't they? Iるじゃない. いるじゃない. Aren't they? いるじゃない. Like, aren't they right there? Essentially. いるじゃない. Aren't they right there? I guess if we turn it around, is aren't they right there? Kind of. Aren't they right there? いるじゃない. Okay. お前の、お前の魂 your soul 魂はかけていて、かけていて soul is incomplete. I think that's the same. かけていて it says your soul is damaged. かけていて is chipped, damaged. I guess damaged also makes sense. Part of it damaged. Part of your soul is damaged. So like your soul is chipped off, basically. Uh, it's partly damaged, I guess. Partly damaged, and your soul is partly damaged, and Kizuguchi, the wound, Kizuguchi, like literally the injury, the mouth of the injury, the wounds, Kizuguchi, Kizuguchi, the opening of a wound, yeah. Kizuguchi wa Abyss ni 侵食された I've seen this corrosion 侵食された跡が見られる見られる is to show 見られる to be seen shows wound shows signs of abyssal corrosion abyssal corrosionの侵食された跡 traces of abyssal corrosion あれる It doesn't need the thoughts. I don't know why they like to put dots when the sentence is like fully complete. Doesn't really make sense to me. アビスの力、アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が、私が代わりに調べるしかない。I'll have to investigate it myself, on your behalf. アビスの力、使い方を学ぶ。使い方 is to wield, right? 使い方。Way of using, of learning to wield. Of learning the art of using. つもりもないのなら、if you have no intention of learning the art of using abyssal power, I can spit this up. 私が代わりに、代わりに、代わりに調べるしかない。Then I'll have to investigate it on your behalf. 代わりに。It's like on your behalf or like in your place. In place of. Mooney Kise, return to nothingness. Mooney Kise. Let's go. This is an epic line. Mooney Kise. Mu meaning nothing. Kise is to return. Return to nothing. What did he say in the English? Annihilated. Mooney Kise. Return to nothing. Like, I like return to nothing. That sounds. この手に with these hands, into these hands, really into these hands. What does she say in English? Mine to wield. この手に is this like with these hands or is this more like? Let me check. I'm just gonna check this. Kono teni to or the instrumental with. I think I'm gonna say with these hands. Kono teni with these hands. Reku Reku. She says merciless in the English. Come on, that's not even the same thing. It's not even trying to say the same thing. Reku is thundering sky in Japanese. Doesn't that sound so much cooler than what merciless? Reku. So ku is sky or the heavens. Reku is the terror. Sunder the sky. Reku. Sunder the sky. Reku. Sundering sky. Reku. So I think like fissure, sunder, sky fissure. Sundered sky. Reku. Like that. The sundered sky. Reku. And then Hoshi Boshi o shizuka ni nemure. Stars. Hoshi Boshi o. Hoshi Boshi o. I think Layla actually says it quite a lot in her combat too. Hoshi Boshi o. Hoshi Boshi. Stars. Shizuka ni nemure. Slumber peacefully. Nemure. Shizuka ni nemure. I guess it would sleep peacefully. Nemure. Shizuka ni nemure. Almost, this is almost like rest in peace, honestly. What does the English say? Another star goes out. Stars, rest in peace. Shizuka ni nemure. Very nice. Now we have Dahlia coming in. Hajimemashite, watashi wa Dahlia. Hajimemashite. We've already met Dahlia. Watashi wa Dahlia. Sephiroth Kyoshi. We do need to Sephiroth. Sephiroth Kyo. Sorry, not Kyoshi. Sephiroth Kyokai. Church of Favonius. Sephiroth Kyokai no 城塞で風神バルバトス、リモアルコンバルバトス、スの伝道師です。伝道師。Let me just get the spacing right. はじめまして。私はダリア。I think that one can be one line. So, はじめまして。私はダリア。セフィロス騎士団。So I am Dahlia. Deacon of the Church of Onos. I can skip like yes. I can skip all this. 私はダリア。セフィロス教会。セフィロス教会の Let me just make sure it's correct. The de over here means and. So Josai, I guess it's deacon. Yeah, deacon in the Catholicism. Deacon of the Church of Favonius and Fujin No, Nendoshi. Evangelist. What did she say in the English? Herald of Bhagavatas. Evangelist. Dendoshi. Let's see. Dendoshi. I guess herald does make more sense. Dendo is to pave the road, so like harbinger or herald, I guess. Evangelist is a bit weird. Herald. Maybe if I search for Dendo, that is a better word. Dendo missionary evangelist. No, it really is just evangelist. Dendo is a evangelism. Interesting. I guess evangelist makes sense. Missionary evangelist. Dendoshi. I'll just check whether Dendoshi has other sentences and how it's used, but I just searched like Dendoshi. It does definitely say evangelist. Dendoshi 伝道師とは、クリスト会、キリスト教の教師のうち、no, I think, tele-evangelism. Yeah. It really is evangelist. They use the word evangelist. So I think I'm fine. Dendoshi. She's an evangelist. Getting interesting. 面白くなってきた。面白く to be interesting, なってきた. Natte is to become, kita is to, it's like a progressive tense. Like it's getting something, it's getting something, it's getting to a point. So 面白くなって is getting to the point where it's interesting. This is getting interesting. Which is different from this should be fun. I guess 面白 it could be like fun to like interesting fun, similar idea. 夫人様のお告げです。夫人様のお告げ。夫人様、animal con のお告げ。お告げ。夫人様のお告げ。It's the revelations, divine message. The Onimo Archon's revelation. That makes sense. Otsuge desu. Okay, I'll take that. And the next one is 私の夜はここで終わる。だが、お前の、お前の、前のさん、お前の旅はまだまだ。So we continue, your journey continues. My night ends here, but your journey continues. 私はここで but I think we can split this into two. They have kind of different ideas. But your journey continues on. だが、私の夜, my night ends here. That's what it means. Just like this guy can only travel in the dark or something. お前の旅まだまだ続く。まだまだ続く。Guess how do I translate mada when it's not negative? Still continues. I still need. まだまだ。まだまだだ。まだまだ。Journey yet continues on. Just add like a additional particle there. Give the mada mada some meaning. So this is Skirkfly. You know my master, Malevolent Knight, Suratomo. Malevolent Knight. Interesting. I'm guessing that's what the foul means. お前は私の師匠。私の師匠。する、すくあき、あく。What is 極悪鬼極悪鬼。スルタロッチ。スルタロッチを知ってる。知っているのだろう。知っているのだろう。スルタロッチが、知っているのだろう。だろうかな。だろうかな。Okay. スルタロッチ。極悪非 I think it's interesting. Do I translate that as the foul in many places? Foul. I don't actually. I've never actually translated this before, so I could decide what I want. Who's this? Hey, you're welcome in the end. How you doing? Goku Akuki. Goku Aku. Anus. So yeah, the foul. Goku Akuki. Okay, so I think like because we use they call him like Goku Aku. Like if you look at this line right here, she calls the foul Goku Akuki right here, right? So the word foul only comes from the first two words, Goku Aku. Goku Aku is like heinous or foul. But the Japanese title adds the ki at the end, which is this word here, ki. So if you look at the Japanese, it's like uh this is Goku Aku ki. So it's more than just the foul actually. It's actually the foul knight. The word ki is I believe it's a similar word as like ki, yeah, kishi. Like Sephiroth Kishidan. Knights of Livonia. So it's the same word for knight. So Surutarochi is actually a knight. And so I think you might actually be fighting Surutarochi at some point. But anyway, Goku Akuki. So I think I'll translate this as foul knight. Foul knight. I like that. I never really understood like the foul title. Like what is it? Like see foul, like it's a smell foul or something. Not quite, not quite. It's actually um it is actually like a foul. Oh, I do realize that the chat is kind of blocking that, so let me just move this here a bit. I'm so confused. Like the word the foul like means it's really weird in English because there's foul has like too many meanings. Put it in Dota terms for me. Foul knight. Like think I think foul is more like, let me see. Goku Aku. Almost like evil, heinous, inhuman, atrocious, fiend. Like an evil knight, I guess. I guess Chaos Knight would be a Dota equivalent. So お前は私の師匠、スルタロッチ、極悪鬼スルタロッチの知っているなど、You know my master, Foul Knight Surtalogy, don't you? Um, Zenzen, and the next one Zenzen wa. Like it's actually really interesting because when you read the Japanese, like they say things like super differently, like not super but kind of differently. God, so she makes me feel funny. Yeah, she makes me feel a lot of things. That's right, especially like um her animations. The stars fade to black. Is what it says there. By the way, she has nicer lines in the Japanese. Like this line here, right? Kono te ni mind to wield with these hands. Why did it speed up? She says reku here, right? In the English, she says merciless, which is like okay, cool. But in the Japanese, she says reku, which means sundered sky, which is like so much cooler. Okay, the Japanese is like way cooler combat words. Reku, and instead of another star goes out, in the burst line in the Japanese, she says stars rest in peace. 星々よ静かに眠れ. Like not just one star, like stars, the stars and the planets. He said like rest in peace, rip stars. That's what she says. 星々よ静かに眠れ. Shizukani is in peace. Nemure is to rest or like to sleep. And also, like in this one, Dahlia calls himself the Herald of Barbatos. In the Japanese, um, he's actually he uses the word dendoshi, and the dendoshi means evangelist actually. So I learned something. Dahlia is a dude. Yeah, Dahlia is a dude. Not only is he a dude, he's also voiced as a dude in the Japanese. His Japanese voice is a high pitched dude. Plus, he's a sword character that holds a book. Ujin sama no Otsuge desu. XDDA, welcome in, Brushy. Lehan Wood. Wood. お前の旅はまだまだ続く。するだろちよ、知ってるだろ。Yeah, again, Gokuakuki doesn't just mean the foul, it means the foul knight specifically. Gokuaku is foul, and Gokuakuki, the key at the end means knight. Oh hell no, Brushy Washy, you think Scott Uksu? Sensen wa o kusure. Was it in English? The front line has collapsed. That's correct. That's a good translation actually. Sensen, the battle lines, so kuzure is the collapse. So it sounds like the business gaining the upper hand. To route. So kuzure. So kuzure. Interesting they call it like completely. Yeah, because the word so is the complete general, the totally collapse. Has completely collapsed. Sen, I don't know if it's the front line, war front. Yeah, the front lines. I guess we can use the front lines. The front lines have completely collapsed. Completely. Let me see. Completely. This doesn't subete. Subete. All fully, completely have totally collapsed. Have totally completely collapsed. Her JP sounds hella familiar. What? I feel like her Japanese voice sounds like pretty gentle. A lot like gentler than I expected. Like Skux. JP Skux is Durandal. According to Brushy. I don't know who Durandal is, but she does sound very gentle in the Japanese. Like her normal voice, so oh Honkai Factory. Mako no Tsurugi Dying Slave. Guys, I'm gonna C6 this man right here. I'm gonna C6 this man, and we're gonna get like some gameplay from him too. Does that mean that he's gonna be released soon? Copium. これがお前 Can you imagine? Okay, imagine this, guys. Like an account with only one C6 character, but can like clear all the endgame content because of this one C6 character. The reason why like Genshin is like really, they didn't want to release a really good like physical 5-star carry is because they know that like if they have a very OP physical 5-star carry, they have no way to control that this person's power because he can beat all the slimes. There's no enemy that's immune to physical. No such thing. This is why they're scared of releasing a really strong physical team. But guess what? Dying Slave is gonna be that. Alright. Mako no Tsurugi. Well, even the translator like couldn't even get the sound right. Completely translated the sound wrongly. Mako no Tsurugi. Mako no Tsurugi. Twilight Sword. Mako. I need to just see whether I got this one right. Mako. So Mako is correct, but How do I write this? Matsu. Mako. This is as close as I can get. I hope top up will reset. Top up will probably reset sometime this year for sure. Mako. Yeah, the mark with this thing is used pretty often, so I can see Mako being worked. Mako no Tsurigi Dying Slave. Dying Slave of the Failing Light? Okay, that's not right. I can just say Twilight Sword Dying Slave. Twilight Sword Dying Slave. これがお前の望んだことが Is this what you wanted? お前の望んだ to want. I guess to wish for, 望んだ to hope for as well. 望ん no 望ん nozomu to want. I guess yeah, to desire, to want, to wish, to hope for. This is what you wanted. Nanda. Is this what you want? Nozonda. It's not past tense, right? Is this what you want? Is this really? I guess it's a little different because he doesn't just say like he does say nozonda koto ka. Is this really what you want? It's not really, but it's like I guess the this already captures the koto. But kore is also this. Is this what you wanted? Is this really what you want? Saber seems Canadian, not gonna lie. What? What is this? Saber is casting a spell, just chat GPT it. Kappa. Brushy, what is this? This is actually chat GPT. Well, it's not chat GPT. It's actually DeepSeek. So I ran DeepSeek on like all of the subs so that it generates this text for me, but then I still have to edit it. Because it doesn't get everything right, unfortunately. The most schizo chat so far. I mean, it gets me like, I don't know, like 75% of the way there. It actually does a pretty good translation. And it also like finds for me the pronunciation. So it's pretty good. Oni-chan wa itsumo. But because sometimes Genshin uses like very specific words, like they're not gonna get Twilight Sword correct. Especially because it's Mako no Tsurugi and not like something Hikari no Ken. And a lot of Japanese you can read it in two ways. And then Genshin has a very specific way of reading like certain place names and all that. Like Sephiroth Kishidan is a very like custom name for like compared to the kanji used in the Japanese. Um, so I have to like overwrite the reading every time I see that come up. 今回は何としても止めてみせる. I will stop you. I'll show you I can stop you or something. I was looking at a June 4th memorial in Taiwan. It was great. Wait, what's June 4th? Oh wait, is that the TAM squared? Is it June 4th? I don't even know my dates. They got him? Nope. What's June 4? What's June 4? Taiwan. The first memorial was organized on 4th June 1989. Oh well, I guess that is right. Let's go back here. お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えてよしてる. So Lumine says this, which means like it will be Ether who says this in my game, right? So Oni-chan, Big Brother. Don't know why they have to call it Big Brother. Yeah, I don't like the translation here. お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えてようとしてる. ようとしてる. It's almost like I need this one. This one is said slightly differently. Explain the ようとしてる here. And then でも今回は何として? Who that NPC? Exactly. Who's that NPC? I have no idea. I swear the two NPC models are engraved in my head. Are there only two, really? So small. でも今回は She does say this pretty fast though. Brick Brother always tries this. It's just a bit weird. ようとして is active effort. Okay. So the word here, ようとしてる is お兄ちゃんはいつも I'm gonna change this to you even though like it does say like Big Brother because you always try. I guess you're always trying is better. You're always trying to change fate. ようとしてる is to have an active effort at doing something. So you're always trying, like always trying. Always is here, いつも. Oni-chan wa you, so because he's talking to Ether, I guess. いつも unme, fate, kae, change. ようとしてる trying to, so always trying to change fate. Stress by what are you guys talking about? What is THC? Maybe I should not ask this question. でも今回は何としても止めてみせる. This time I'll stop you no matter what. 何としても no matter what. I think 何 this one is no matter what. 何として no matter what it takes, yeah. But this time, I'll stop you no Tomete miseru. I don't want to see if there's a way to translate the miseru part. But the miseru part is very interesting. Is there a way to translate the miseru part of this? Joao? Alright, Leanne. Keep this conversation sane. We are a Catholic stream. All natural indeed. Um, so miseru to like miseru is like yatte miseru, you know, like yatte just means to try or like I'm gonna do it. But yatte miseru is like I'm gonna do it and show you kind of thing. I can do it. Um, so like if it's just I'll stop you, it's just tomet or tomeru, right? It would just be tomeru. But tomete miseru is I'll show you I can stop you. I'll stop you. Like just watch me. Like I'm gonna show you. I'll stop. I'll. So I don't know how to add this tomato miso. Oh my goodness, what are you saying? Tomete miseru. It's not even the same words, Brashi. It's not tomato or tamoto. It's tomete miseru. I'll stop. How would I translate this? I'll DeepSeek suggests I'll damn well stop you. That's pretty good. It shows resolve. Yeah, I get no matter what's already there. I'll sh I'll show you I can stop you. Okay. I'll prove it by doing. I'll mention. I guess it's probably fine. Tomato miso cake. Honestly, tomato miso soup sounds not bad. If you're like the type that likes miso, I don't really like miso soup though. I'm more of a tonkotsu ramen kind of guy. Yeah, I think miso is it's kind of an acquired taste. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like it. I know a lot of people do like miso though. But this time, how about I'll stop you no matter what you'll see. I didn't. Uh, I could have it every day, but I need rice on the side, and making the rice every day is too much effort. Really? I think rice is pretty easy to make, right? You just gotta put it in a. Oh, I guess if you have a rice cooker, you gotta have a rice cooker. You have to invest in a rice cooker, then it's pretty easy. But even without a rice cooker, as long as you like get the time right, like you can make it pretty easily in a pot every. I have an instant pot. Yeah, if you instant pot is pretty easy. You just put rice in and put some water. That's it, right? It's just that it just takes some time to cook. Yes. I think I'll just leave it. I'll stop you no matter what. But it's really hard to translate this miseru here. Washing rice? I have OCD. Just wash it once and be done with it. What happens is that once you boil off the water, like all the um anything that's impure will die. Like will literally die in there. It's gotta be crystal clear. No. No, actually, like some of that what do you call it? Like the I don't want to say impurities. It's like the riciness of the water, I guess. It's actually part of the taste of the rice too. So you don't want to like get rid of all that. You just want to get rid of like all the dust that has accumulated over time, which you can do in one wash. It's not a phobia bacteria, it's just that there's a scum on top after cooking. But if you cook the rice, there's no more water left, so there's nothing on top. It's just rice, right? Unless you're making like congee or something. um, and honestly, like even scum is perfectly edible. I think just weird brown starchy stuff. What kind of rice are you? What kind of rice are you buying, Brushy? I feel like my rice doesn't have brown starchy stuff. I guess maybe if you're cooking brown rice, they might have brown starchy stuff. I don't know. I've never more like yellow. I don't know. I don't really have that issue when I make rice. It just turns out white to me. よくやった、スカーク。今回も生き残れたか。This guy really like has underestimated Squirk. Like what? Just not white. I can get like definitely like when I make meats and that like I definitely like understand the scum part of it. And you do have to remove scum quite a bit when you're making like bone broths or pork or even chicken to some degree. But even then you don't have to like scoop off all of the scum. Some part of that is like I mean, I think all of it's actually edible. I believe it's mostly just protein. Extra protein. But I don't know, brown starchy stuff sounds weird. I don't think I've seen that before in my rice. よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。He's like, well done, Skirk. You have survived my test or something. 生き残れたか. Managed to survive. 生き残れ. Like you managed to survive and last this long. 生き残れ. Yeah, 生き残り to survive. Yeah. You managed to survive this time too. Okay, that's correct. Is the Loom of Fate still moving even now? This one... 今もなお。今もなお. It sounds interesting. I've never seen this now. 今のなお, even now. 今の, a rarely used country form. 今のなお, even now. 今のなお、運命の食器. I hope they did it right. 運命の食器。運命の食器は動いているのか? Is the Loom of Fate still moving even now? Still moving even now. Still 動いている。動いている. Still moving. Is Loom of Fate still moving even now? What is it in English? Okay. So the rumor is running as we speak. Even now, is the Loom of Fate still moving? I like running better. Ugoiteiru, still running, because it's like a machine, I guess. There's no as we speak though in the Japanese, it's really just even now, ima no nao. なぜお前 somebody absorbed the all devouring narwhal. なぜお前が鈍性のクジラ 鈍性のクジラ Literally the whale that swallows the stars. All devouring narwhal. It sounds a lot cooler to Japanese, don't you guys think? 持っているの持っている権能を Ah, okay, okay. Kenno. So they say something very different in the Japanese here. Kenno power. Kenno is like power. but like almost like authority power kind of thing. Ken no. Let's see here. Uh, Naze. I don't like it when they cross their lines because like harder to sub that way. Why? Why? Naze. I guess the dots make more sense. Naze. Why do you possess the power? お前が Donze no Kujira, the all-devouring narwhal. I'll keep it as all-devouring narwhal. What actually? Let me see. Have I actually translated all-devouring narwhal before? Because if I have not, yeah, I have not. I can decide to change it if I want. Although I tend to use the official English translation or devouring narwhal. It's a weekly boss challenge. Other languages. Donse no Kujira. Yeah, literally the star swallowing whale. Donse no Kujira. I think I'll keep it as all devouring narwhal. Just because that's the official name in English. But it's interesting to note like in the Japanese it is the star swallowing whale. This is like literally swallow star whale. Don swallow. Say Don say no Kujira. Don say swallow star. Kujira's whale. Goku Akuki. Foul Knight. I am gonna call this Foul Knight though. Foul Knight. Goku Akuki. I definitely wrote this wrong. Hold it. Foul Knight. Foul Knight. Goku Akuki. Goku Akuki. Here we go. Surutarochi. It's coming in. Whoops. That's not right. Surutarochi. Surutorochi. Surutorochi or Surutarochi? Surutorochi. K など、K など等の歌詞消え去った。おー、貴様の。I like this line. K など等の、K など、K など、K など、等の昔に消え去った。K is like respect, I guess. K など、等の昔、I'm guessing a long time ago. 等の昔、消え去った。等の昔、消え去った。Any respect I had for you vanished long time ago. 敬意など、respect など、etc. Example, any respect, yeah. 敬意など、any respect I had for you vanished a long time ago. 消え去った。To disappear. との昔。A long time. A long time. Long ago is works in, but I like a long time ago. It just flows a little bit better. 貴様のごまんさと弱さに気づいた、気づいたときに、あ貴様のごまんさとごまんさ。The word sa changes the adjective to like a noun. It's like it nounifies an adjective. So Goman is like arrogance or pride. I think that's correct. Jaku is like wickedness. Your arrogance or wickedness. So usually Goman is like an adjective, but Goman Sa is like arrogant, and then Goman Sa is arrogance. Same as Jaku and Jakusa. Goman Sa to Jakusa ni kizuita toki ni, when I realized your arrogance and wickedness. Oh, this is such a good line. 500年. Oh, we're almost done, guys. We only have 3 more lines. Look at this. We're doing a good job here. 500年. 500年前に 500 years ago. 500年前にお兄ちゃん or more お兄ちゃん stuff. お兄ちゃん再会する機会. Just chance to reunite with 逃すわけにはいかないから. Can't afford to miss a shirt after 500 years. Miss this chance to reunite with you. I think I can just say you. He's probably talking to the brother. I cannot miss. I can't afford to miss the chance. Yeah, I guess afford to. 逃すわけにま can't afford to. わけにはいかないから. $500 years in the past? What does that mean? Okay. To reunite with you 500 years in the past. 500年前にお兄ちゃんと500 years ago. お兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会. It really is 500 years ago. And it's not after 500 years, it's with you 500 years ago. Iずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう. Ah, 本物 is like the real thing. 本物 real thing, literally real thing, the general article, the real deal. いずれ is it someday? Because it's similar to いつか. いずれいつか. いずれ anyhow, sooner or later. What does the English say? One day. One day kind of makes sense. いずれ one day I'll return to the true universe. Oh no. 宇宙に universe? Cosmos, space, yeah. I'll return to the true universe. I'll return to the real universe. True universe? Real universe. About the same. The real universe. だろう. 旅の終点で、旅、journeys 終点で、journeys end, at journeys end。旅の終点で、二人の、僕は、二人の新しい始まりが待ってる。A new beginning awaits for both of us awaits. We can just say awaits both of us. Awaits both of us. A new journey awaits both of us at journey's end. At the end of your journey. We can just say awaits us at the end of your journey. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's just make sure everything is correct here. So, 救世主の誕生。運命の食器をついに役目でじゃしたの。初めてだ。あれで、なった相手に戦争の仕掛けを落とすってような。宇宙船スリープポッド。宇宙船吸い取っている。I don't know why there are dots here. 代わりの調べるしかない。無理きせ。この手に、レック、星々、静かにですね。はじめまして。私はダリア。セフィロス教会の女性で。風神ババストスの伝道師です。面白くなっちゃう。風神様のすべです。Oh, my ice melted so fast, my goodness. 極悪期、スルタロッチ知ってるのだろう。スレイブ。これがお前の死んだとこ。スカイを知ってる。止めてみせるが、確か。今回も生きる。今もなお、ルムで食器を置いてるか。すると、ロッチケイなるホモの死の消え去った。その男は白じゃくしゃみし気づいた時には、じゃしっかりする時期はいかないから、本物のうちを変えるだろう。終点、二人の新たな始まりに待って。So if we're meeting our like abyss between 500 years ago, that means we're going back to the cataclysm. Let's go, boys! We're going back to cataclysm days. Yo. Does it mean we're gonna stop the cataclysm? Or we're gonna start it even? Probably gonna start the cataclysm, aren't we? Epic! Okay, that's pretty epic. We're probably gonna sub this sometime next week and then put out the full video. But yeah, that was the nice evento that we had today. Um, we can go ahead and rate out. So unless you guys want to see me play, let me see. I think I used my parametric already, so I'm not log in anymore. But we'll be back again next week. Tonight, though, we do remember Lucky is running a giveaway for Monster Hunter Wilds. Make sure you do catch that in a couple minutes. In the meantime, though, we'll go ahead and say hi to Lehan, who is doing a short Honkai Star Rail stream. So let's go ahead and say hi. Take care, guys. Have a good night. See you guys next week. And yeah, I think next week I'll just be finishing up events, maybe doing some exploration of Mapland and stuff. Today stage. Let's go say hi to Lee, shall we?